Hi, and welcome back to Wicked One Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about somebody that is just eager to play with some fire. Looking at that flame like, will I get burned? Is it worth it? What's going to happen? What are people going to say? We have judgment in the reverse because I feel like we have somebody doing something unpredicted, something that people don't expect of them. This could be somebody taking a completely different path in their career. This could be somebody dating somebody and, announcing that partner, and everyone's like, ooh, what? But there is this I know there's going to be some people that have something to say about this, but I feel like they're going to do it anyways. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a great day so far. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day if you're American. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Peggy. Let's see. What do we want first? We're going to go with the situations deck because it's my favorite. So you know what I like about sweet tea? I feel like it gets more delicious every day. It's just the sugar marinating, right? What's up, Sierra? How are you, hon? Perfect timing. Hello, Atala. Hello, Aya. How we doing today? So we've got Wish in the reverse. TikTok. I'm telling you, there's somebody, they're like on the edge of going for something that they want. They don't have it yet. It's like they're looking at it. Okay. Well, we'll get a couple more. So look, there's definitely a sense of urgency here. There is a sense like you gotta like make up your mind. But there's also, when you make up your mind, there's like a little bit of a leap, a little bit of a jump, a little bit of a, what's going to happen? So this could be somebody who is about to confess that they have feelings, and they don't really know how you might respond to that. But you don't get what you want unless you ask for it, right? Unless you go for it. Well, there we go. Okay, so we need to have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Or let's give them something to talk about. That could probably also apply. So there's some sort of financial change that has happened, perhaps over the, beginning of the month, right? Because we're in September now. There's something that has, I think, changed for the better. And then we've got sold in the reverse. So we could have somebody that is in a better financial situation because they are about to sell something. They're about to move. I don't know. There's definitely a sense that this could be the should I move? There's a big decision here, but I do feel like it's connected to romance in some way. Let's go with the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. Perfect. Interesting. That's weird. I love noticing things like that, though. My car does this thing. I'll be like leaving my place and it'll have what I was playing on my Spotify get like, I don't know. Let's call it like 40 seconds into a song. And then Spotify will like randomly choose a different song. Like I've seen it choose a different playlist. I've seen it choose, it's just weird. I'm like, okay, Spotify, I guess you want me to listen to this song. What song is it? Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. That's the decision. The decision is, if I love someone, am I willing to make a serious change to be with them? Look at how big his hands are. I feel like I'm drawn to that, not just because it's silly, but because there's a need to remind somebody that you are very capable. You are very powerful. And you know what you want, and you should go for what you want. I do feel like there is a desire for more stability, a desire for some companionship, a desire for that. I know you've got my back. I know that we're legit, right? Death in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Pretending something was over, pretending something wasn't going to work out anyways, has been kind of discarded and thrown on a pile. It looks like we have a person admitting or submitting to the idea that they do want something. They do want to settle down. They do want something more comfortable with somebody. They don't want to maybe have like a party style life, or they don't really want to deal with people that are superficial. So it's kind of given like, I have a different opinion now. I see things different. I know what I want now, right? What's up, dude? Aw, you're the best. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Raziel. Did I say hello to Peggy? Really? You don't care about stability? Come on. Come on. You got to be able to eat. You got to be able to get out from under the rain. You got to be able to drive in a cool truck or something. I don't know. Look, we've got somebody, they're drawing up plans for a different start, a different chapter, a new life. I don't want to do this. I want to actually experience what other people talk about. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. Magician. I'm telling you, somebody is realizing I'm capable of making this change. They are letting go of somebody that had ulterior motives. They were dealing with somebody frequently. So this would be like someone they work with, somebody they dated, somebody they were related to. But they were like, hey, look, I've given you several chances to prove that you are not doing what I think you're doing. And now I see you. Now I see you doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to make a change. Have you ever had somebody say, you can't do that, and that just makes you want to do it all the more? I'm sorry, I've already told the story, but I was told once that I couldn't join the group. There's no way I would be able to make it. That at my workplace was going to run or walk all the way up 33 flights and all the way back down as like some kind of like physical challenge. And this dude who I was talking to, he was kind of like my brother. Like, you know, you get along, but like you also make fun of each other constantly. He's like, Carmen, you can't do that. I'm like, bitch, watch me. What? I did it. 33 flights, all the way up, all the way down. Did I hate my life for the next 3 days every time I had to do anything that involved moving my legs? Yes, of course I did. Did I wish that I hadn't done it? Of course. Did I tell anyone that? No, because I'm proud. And I was like, what's up, Ryan? You see that I did that? Mm-hmm. Remember you told me I couldn't do it? You were wrong. Ryan probably doesn't watch my channel, but shout out to Ryan. It's like somebody told this person, you can't do that. What? That's so not you. What? There's no way. And this person was like, hold my beer. Watch me. And I get it, dude. Ooh, do I get it? Tell me I can't do something. I will do it so fast. I will do it better than you think. And then I will probably, feel bad about my decision or like wish that I had done something different. But don't tell me I can't do something. I did it. What's up, Redbeard? How are you? See? So you do like stability. You just already have it. I'm just saying. Stability is kind of important. You can have a spontaneous life and still have stability. I mean, like, that's pretty much what I do. All right. So we've got Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. That Fool card coming out again. I'm telling you, we got somebody that's like, I'm ready for the new stuff, the next level. I'm done with this. This isn't my thing. I want to hang out with somebody that I can trust. So, but look at, did you see how these two cards, they're running into each other? Remember that first card? It was like, oh, should I play with fire? Just kind of want to touch the flame. Should I do it? He's just like looking right into that flame. This is somebody who's like, okay, I'm going to do it. Ooh, I'm going to do it. Wait, did I forget my extra underwear? Did I forget my boots? Wait, do I have my spare set of keys? There's just a little bit of concern here, right? Like, hey, I get it. When you're on a roller coaster, you're like locked in. You can't go anywhere. So when that big hill comes up, you're just kind of like in it, right? You can't do anything. But with this, somebody's like, maybe I'll just sit back down. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. You're ready. You got this. Like I said, like a week ago, be a gangsta. You got this. I don't have any time to be fearful. Oh, I love that. I'm trying to remember the dude who sang that. I can't. It's not in my mind right now. But it's a good song. 10 of Swords in the reverse, 2 of Swords. Yeah, it's a big decision. And I'm worried. I'm worried about making this decision because I know it's kind of do or die. So this person's going after presumably a love interest. It doesn't have to be. It's definitely something they feel strongly about or someone. And they know, depending on this conversation, which is important, they will either be really happy or really dejected, upset. So I get it. It can be a little bit scary, right? Now, I've never lit a firework, but I would imagine there's a similar concern, right? Like, ooh, I done did it. Now it's going to blow up in my face. I'm going to like lose an arm. Better throw it, whatever. There's a risk here, okay? There is. There's a lot of fire energy in this reading. And you have to make this decision. But you've got the Queen of Wands. And I feel like that's you. We are clarifying the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles wants to pursue this Queen of Cups. You are also the Queen of Wands. And the reason is you are going after something you want. But you also drew something to you. feel like for a lot of you, you manifested somebody into your life and you were like, oh, I wasn't ready for you. I wasn't done cleaning. Hold on. Still washing the dishes. Could you come back in like 2 years? Does that work for you? I wasn't ready. 2 years? No. Sorry. This is when you get your blessing. Do you want it or do you not? Because then it goes somewhere else. Hello, Paul. How are you? So you don't need my encouragement, Razia? Ooh, karaoke. I want to do karaoke. Hello, Sean. How are you? You're cute. Hello, ancestral guidance. How are we doing today? Ooh, we got a 5 of wands. You expecting a little bit of a fight? Why do we have the 5 of wands here over this Ace of Pentacles? So we have an opportunity, a blessing, an offer, but there is a fight here. We have the World. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, this person's like, well, see, what had happened was I made the mistake of rejecting this person already. I made the mistake of pretending I wasn't in love with this person. I might have just been kind of playing some games. I'm seeing this World card more as like chasing some. Have you ever chased someone around the island in a kitchen? I have. I'm great with kids, in case you were wondering. They adore me, obviously. Because I'm the person who has the ridiculous amount of energy to chase children around the kitchen. I will do that for like a long time, or like dance party, you know? It's like you were legitimately chasing this person around the kitchen. Like, are you ready yet? Like, I know you're in love. What? Do you need like a Mountain Dew or something first? Like, can we get this going? What's up? So they're nervous. If I come back around and I tell you, okay, I love you. I really, really, really want to be with you. I just wasn't ready back then. And I'm still kind of nervous about it right now. They don't know how you're going to respond. You might be like, oh, that's cute and worthless information to me. We don't need to be jerks about it, right? But I do feel like they're maybe a little bit overly concerned. Or maybe even a bit pessimistic. It's been a while. Let's go for the Poe Tarot. I do not read these in the reverse, just to clarify. Hello, Dr. Emery. How are you? Yes, the famous shoulda, woulda, couldas. It's terrible affliction. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you today? Eight of Quills, which is the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Quills, 7 of Swords. That's kind of creepy, actually. And the 8 of Wells, which is the 8 of Cups. Okay, I don't know how to explain this to you guys, but I feel like I have to. Okay, so you know I like the Twilight Zone, right? Some of you do. I was watching the Twilight Zone last night. I do not know the episode name. I could probably find it out and post it in the comments after the reading. But I was watching the Twilight Zone last night. I was a little sleepy, so I was like kind of in and out of it, right? There was an episode with a couple and they run a store, but the gentleman is like too kind. He's got too big of a heart and he gives people food on credit instead of getting paid. And this has caused them to be behind on bills. So he and his wife are trying to figure out what they can do to make sure, you know, they stay solvent. They need to like pay for their stuff. I am like super creeped out right now because this pair looks just like the two couple or the two people that were in that episode of Twilight Zone. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So there's a genie. I don't know who played the genie, but he had such a remarkable voice. Kind of made me think of the dude in The King and I, but it's not him. These two people made wishes. Well, really, the husband did, of the genie that they found, and they kept messing it up, right? As one does with a genie. So I feel like we have somebody here who's been manifesting the wrong things or trying to put their energy into the wrong things, but they have finally figured out at the last minute of the game how to use their power, how to use their last wish, right? Because we've got wish in the reverse. Okay, well, that's exciting. If anyone knows what the episode name is of that Twilight Zone episode, please let me know. But this is weirding me out because it really does look like them. All right, let's read what's on the cards. The Eight of Swords says, arousing from the most profound of slumbers, we break the gossamer web of some dream. This is about seeing things clearly, right? This is, I'm not going to let my circumstances or whatever blocks might be out there pervert my view. I want to see exactly what's going on. So we have somebody that needed to remove this blindfold. Seven of Quills is the Seven of Swords. Misery is manifold. And when they did, it wasn't easy. Why do we wear blindfolds? We wear blindfolds because we don't want to be honest about the amount of crap that's piled up that we need to shovel. That's why people do things to distract themselves. Please don't hate on me, but I'm going to call out a few things, and I'm sorry if I step on some toes. But the people who spend too much time drinking, too much time gaming, too much time, like folly, right? Like pursuits that don't get you anywhere. If you're investing time in something, are you improving your health? Are you becoming better at dancing? Are you learning how to play the piano? Are you being constructive with that free time is really what I'm asking, right? We've got somebody who realized they were distracting themselves from the work that was right in front of them that they needed to address that was blocking them from getting what they wanted. When you acknowledge that, when you remove the blindfold and you're like, okay, you're right. So we have somebody that realizes, okay, so I need to make a really big difference here. I need to make a change, almost a U-turn, maybe just a real sharp left turn. I don't know. But we have somebody acknowledging, I've stayed around pretending that things were fine for long enough. Now I'm going to actually make this decision to do something that's probably going to upset a few people. Because it does look like there are people expecting this person to live differently or make their decisions based on, oh my God, I'm ruining everything. Make decisions based on what other people want, like family or friends, business partners, whatever it might be. Okay, I fixed it. Let's get some more tarot, shall we? This is the Cosmic Woman. Hello, Christina. How are you doing? I think Tiana shared my email address. You can definitely hit me up for personal readings. I currently have one question for $5. But normally, and what I also offer is more of like a 15 to 20 minute reading, like a 30-minute reading, or like a 50-minute reading. So I can get you some extra details. But yeah, you just have to email me. Thank you, Peggy. We've got Empress in the reverse and Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So if I had played mind games before, if I had avoided what I really wanted, if I pretended I didn't want to be in love with somebody or, settle down with somebody, then the way I can deal with that energy from my past is by taking action, you know, by telling the truth. So this person has hung a lot of hopes on this conversation they're going to have where they're honest about how they feel, honest about what they want. And they may not get what they want. They know that. But I think we all get to a certain point where we realize sometimes it's not about the actual outcome. Sometimes it's about the fact that you rose to the occasion. You believed in yourself to do what you needed to do. There are times where I've gone into an interview that I was really nervous about. I did a lot of preparation. I was jittery and I don't know. And I didn't end up getting the job, but I still felt really freaking good about how I performed in that interview. It's not always about did I win or did I lose? Did I move the needle in the right direction? Am I more comfortable now? Am I more confident now? Have I done something that scared me and proved to myself that I can handle it? Because that's valuable, right? It's an important lesson. Yes, Redbeard, that's such a good episode. I absolutely agree. The dude with the glasses, right? Such a good one. Yes, exactly, Sean. Thank you, Pharaoh. I appreciate that. All right. Hello, Illuminati. How we doing? Hello, Voyager. Three of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. We had the Three of Wands in the reverse already. This is like, I really didn't think I would want this. I really didn't think I would be here. I really didn't think I would choose this, but it's what I want. That's okay. You're allowed to surprise yourself. You're allowed to realize you want something different than what you originally wanted, right? That's like me showing up to the animal shelter a couple of years ago saying, "Oh, I don't want a cat. I don't want a cat. I just want to look at them." And then taking Hambone home with me. I miss that little dude. He was so great. Sometimes we don't plan for the blessings that show up in our life. Sometimes we manifest them and we still don't plan for them. But when they show up, maybe that's when they're supposed to. We have the Fool in the reverse and the Emperor with the Tower in the reverse. That Fool card keeps coming out. This is making me feel like we have a person deciding if other people want to judge me on the decisions that I make. That's on them. That's okay. I actually don't feel like I need to live and make decisions for my life based on whether or not you're going to have a problem with it or you're going to talk to somebody about it. Like maybe it just doesn't really matter. So beyond that, if I cause a little bit of chaos, that's okay. I think this is a lot of confidence, like confidence with a capital C. Like, you might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm silly, but I know what I want and I'm going to go for it. Emperor, this is somebody standing up for what they want. They're not afraid. And Tower in the reverse, I'm not going to lose something because you all might judge me for wanting it. It's like, I've ever been to a party. There's, I don't know, like a platter or like a pizza, something where there's pieces, right? and everybody's had one, maybe a couple people have had two, and there's one left. And then you get into that like, okay, has everyone had one? Is it okay if I take one? Well, Susan's got half one, so she's already had one. Tommy's got one in his mouth, so he's good. I think I can take the second one. I'm going for it. We have somebody that's like, you know what? That's what I want. So I'm going to do it. I do think they want a relationship, but I also feel like this Hierophant card is coming out because we have somebody that is willing to listen to the more important voices and let the like external influences just kind of like chill, right? Look, it's good to take advice from people, okay? You just have to make sure you're taking it from the right people. Like, let me see your credentials. What kind of advice do you normally give? Is it good advice? Because if it's bad advice, honey, I don't need any of that. I could get that for free online. Yummy. Are you guys trying to make me hungry? That's not very nice. We got 8 of Wands in the reverse. And Chariot in the reverse. I do feel like for many of you, there are friends or family members this person thinks may not keep talking to them, or there may be impacts to that relationship because they're going for what they want. So we could have some issues in terms of judging whether or not you are on the same socioeconomic level. There could be some racism here. There could be some ageism here. There could be some, I don't think you should be with that kind of person. But at the end of the day, we've got a Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Emperor. That's like, you know what? That's okay. You want to judge me on that kind of BS? That says a lot more about you than it does about me. You want to lose a good friend because you got a little bit of jealousy or you got some weird old beliefs? That's on you. I can't fix that for you. All I can do is live my life the way I feel like I need to live it. That's the thing, is they don't always. That's why you got to be picky about it. Your own intuition is always the best advice. You just have to listen to it, right? All right, let's get a little bit from the Romance Angel Oracle. Paul, that's funny. Uh-huh. I believe it, Peggy. We've got true love. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just can't see a word or a phrase and not hear it like it's been said in a movie. To this day, if somebody hands me a piece of paper and it has a certain actor's name on it, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but I can't hear it any other way. It's always Matt Damon. I can't. I don't even know. Is that from the South Park dudes movie? I don't remember what it's from, but that's how I hear his name. True love. All right. So this is true love. It's worth fighting for, right? But you got to express it. That's what we've been talking about, right? It's not love if you don't express it. It's not love if you don't say that's what you feel, right? Was it Team America? I just read somewhere that they added some overly offensive stuff to that movie just so that the people who rate movies and like say you have to get rid of this part would have something that they could trim back, like that they could feel better, like they did their job. But then they ended up leaving in some of that scene. It's got to be the two dudes scene, right? They were like, oh, you didn't want to cut that out? Okay. I think so. Oh, I like that, Pharaoh. All right. Oh, nothing? I really thought we had something there, guys. We've got, it is safe for you to love. and trust. That is a lot of good energy. True love, express your love, trust, and it is safe for you to love. There's somebody who has really good intentions for you. They just want to see you happy. All right. This is the Love Tarot. It's so offensive. I can't help it. I love it. It's so bad, though. Can you imagine if they tried to make that today? I don't know if they could. Hello, Holy Yoga. How are you doing? Ooh, okay. So we got somebody that has had some issues in terms of attachment to their ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, or spiritually, and I needed time to space to break the connection with them. So they needed to move away from someone from their past. It does feel like this person was a bit controlling. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. They like you. Oh, Redbeard and Sean, they went there. All right, we've got a wild side. Oh, you got a wild side, do you? There's a side to you I haven't seen, and I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. So this person could be planning a night out or even like a little bit of a trip, but they want to have some fun. Ooh, we got a runaway card now. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? Anyone want to make fun of me for how I said bag? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. I think that sounds good to most people, right? Raise your hands or like put an emoji in the live chat. Thumbs up. Yeah. You want to go on a little trip with your boo? Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Ooh, there you go, ancestral guidance. You gonna say something? Did I say hi to Lightheart Alchemist? That's awesome. Hello to Christina's friends. How you guys doing? All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it. The Truth Is deck can be a little bit saucy, a little bit spicy. But I haven't had any jalapenos today, you guys, so I do need something a little spicy. I had somebody ask me what hot sauce I was using. So I was talking about cooking. And I was like, oh, it's the Louisiana hot sauce, the hotter kind. I was like, yeah, you thought I was whiter than that, didn't you? I like hot sauce. You gotta be able to have a little bit of spice. Plus, isn't it? What is it? There's some chemical in spice. Capsaicin, is that what it is? There's something that deals with pain in hot sauce. So like I started basically like downing hot sauce when I got migraines because I was like, okay, let's see if this works. Hello, Dee Dee. How are you doing? It's the sweet tea. You can tell by the way that it is. It's so good. Cinnamon rolls? Why do you do this to me, Tiana? You always make me hungry in the middle of a reading. I can survive. All right, you guys. Oh, we got the toxic card. Ooh. Is this the ex? I don't know. Unhealthy relationship patterns. So this could be somebody who needed to unlearn some patterns. This could be somebody who was dealing with somebody that was very toxic. But for sure, we know this person didn't want to admit how strongly they felt for you. In the past, this person wanted commitment and the single life. They couldn't make up their mind. That's why we have somebody playing with the fire. Do I? Which decision should I make? Oh, we got a little bit of an ego here. Preoccupied with the interests of self. Hey, if you want to be in a relationship with yourself, that's fine. I'll support you on that. Tell me when your anniversary is. I'll buy you a flower. Just one. Just one. But really, though, if all you care about is yourself, good luck ever having a healthy relationship. If you cannot learn to care for other people, you will not get the energy that you want, right? So we either have somebody that is letting go of a relationship with somebody that is very toxic and self-centered, or we have somebody that is somebody that is acknowledging that that was that energy within them and they needed to let go of some of that ego and learn how to consider somebody else's perspective. We need some more tarot. I'm going to go with the Ghost Tarot. I love oxymorons. I had a friend in high school that I think he wrote an oxymoron poem, or maybe he showed me one, something like that. All right, we've got the Ace of Swords, truth, justice, Queen of Cups, same column. So a truth being told to somebody who is beloved. What? That's the King of Cups coming out right after the Queen of Cups. Divine counterparts. This is somebody learning how to speak to you in your love language. We maybe we weren't on the same page before, but I learned that language for you. Because I didn't want this to be over. I knew that if I didn't approach you in the way that you needed, that I wouldn't be able to offer you what you want. So you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. For some of you, this person has learned that they cannot sweep you off your feet with some gift. There's an understanding that you are not superficial. I could come through and I could bring you balloons and champagne and a diamond necklace. But if I don't tell you the truth, if I don't show you that I'm genuine, you will kick me out. You could leave the diamond necklace, but get out. Just kidding. Don't take gifts from people that you're not interested in. It's bad karma. Look, you might be rich. You might have the ability to give a really great gift. But if you give that gift and it doesn't come with any kind of true, genuine sentiment, if you're not going to be honest, if you're not going to express how you feel, then you can keep your gift. I don't want it. What good is that? I could quote J-Lo right now, but this feels weird. I don't know. Ew. We have the Sun in the reverse. Look, for a lot of you, this person needs to be honest with the Queen of Cups about something the Queen of Cups already knows. They already know it. You're just, oh my, excuse me. You're just giving like air, like you're actually acknowledging that something is true. But I feel like the Queen of Cups already knows it. I feel like for a lot of you, this person's going to have to tell you, oh, I was maybe talking to two people at the same time. Oh, I was maybe thinking about you while I was dating someone else. Oh, I maybe didn't want to give up the single life, even though I think about you all the time. You have the Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles. But when I realized that I had to choose being single over somebody that I really did care about, I didn't realize it would hurt that much. For several of you, this person ended things with you and assumed it would be painful for you. It was painful for them. I'm not saying it wasn't painful for you, but when they put the lid on the coffin, they were the one that was struggling to breathe. Feels a little bit karmic. When you deny a love that is really important to you, when you don't want to be honest about what you really want, when you shut yourself down, the universe doesn't really like that because you're supposed to be doing what makes you happy. You're supposed to be honest and authentic. This is the opposite of that. This is, shh, I don't want that. No, of course not. Why would I want that? That's so much work. I don't want to do that. That's like, nah. Just going to pretend that that's not real. The universe is going to slap you upside the head. Be honest about what you want. Be honest about who you are. Exactly, like Heart Alchemist. Ding, 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 ding. All right, we got the Nine of Swords. 9-9. Number 9 could be important. It is September. And the Devil. Sometimes we overestimate our ability to control our brain. And normally my mission on this channel is to help you acknowledge how much power you really do have mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that, right? But this person is letting their brain run away with things. So we have fear at the center of the indecision that's happening for this person. Stop thinking about all the ways this goes wrong. Stop thinking about all of the things that you could lose. Stop thinking about the negative elements. What are you, a pessimist? 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 Pegasus? Stop it. You're in your own way. You. Which is actually quite convenient because then you can remove yourself. You can stop being the block. So we have somebody thinking over and over and over again, should I not? Should I not? I'm just going to remind you, I'm terrified of like the combination of water and heights, but I jumped off the high dive. So if I can do that, you can do this. Let's see. Shall we consult with the Kappa? Hello, Key Controller. How are you? Your brain can't be shut off. Well, if you're a controller, I guess that makes sense. But you can. We got main female in the reverse and mature man. Distant horizons. I mean, this kind of feels like that was a toxic relationship. I don't think we should be together anymore. I have grown and become too mature for that. So I'm going to leave. Distant horizons. This feels like somebody taking a trip or literally moving because they don't want to deal with this immature individual, this person that is not their focus anymore. This could be the self-centered person. Change of address. So this card literally says change on it. If you read the Kipper book, it says probably a new apartment, probably a new address. It's also number 9. What? And then we have poverty in the reverse. A change of scenery is very good for you. There's also a globe on the mature man. Like that. There. There's a better job or a better paying situation. Cost of living is maybe better. I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving somewhere, probably with a love interest. Or someone is moving to be where you are. Unexpected income. Yeah, you're moving somewhere else. I do feel like somebody wants to set up house. This is kind of feeling a little bit related to the earlier reading. Because obviously, if I know I want to spend the rest of my life with you, there's probably going to be a time where we live together, right? Maybe. You have great fortune in the reverse. Look, I'm not telling you you're going to be wildly rich. And maybe you don't need to be, right? A lot of people that get too much money, they don't know what to do with it. It just kind of ruins their life. What I'm telling you is you're going to have stability. There's some unexpected income that makes things easier for you, or something that makes it easier for you to buy a house or get a new property. There is somebody here who's trying to message, probably this toxic ex from your person's past. They're trying to send a message and it won't get through because they're blocked. Do we like that sometimes? All right, this is the untold messages of the heart. What's up, Lucas? Did you call me Carly? That's hilarious. I was like, who's he? Oh, I did tell people that, didn't I? All right, we've got Ghost. I won't stay for very long. I'm sorry. Freedom. I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. Dang. Yeah, definitely avoiding. Choice. I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. We do know that. We do know that about you. All right, we've got, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. Oh, you've made up your mind. Fortune favors the bold. Go get you what you want. All right. It seems like we've got somebody who wants to have a better experience in love, who has acknowledged that they had toxic behaviors in the past, realizing they have to be honest because they want to be forward thinking with you. They did have to leave behind some hesitations, some fears, but it says they're ready. Ready, set, go. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty for ending the reading now that you've joined us, Lucas. I am your father. I'm not really. No one's father. Who's your daddy? I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. If I can, I will try to come back later. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I still got a couple personal readings to do, but I will see you on the next reading. Doodles. Inconceivable.